So one of the elements within the Dunn learning style is the sociological element. Sociological influence are going to impact the social preferences of the learner and the learning environment. So is the student an independent or social learner? Do they prefer to learn in pairs or with peers or even in small groups? Students may even prefer to work or enjoy working in a variety of these options. So Dunn and Dunn identify the following within the social preferences: self, pairs, peers, team, adult, and variety. Notice that not only does sociological elements address if students prefer to learn with others, but it also addresses who they prefer to learn from. Some individuals may simply want an authority figure, and others are going to gravitate toward an instructor or a teacher to aid them. Some are going to really experience anxiety or extreme pressure to be in an authority-dominated situation, and therefore they're going to prefer to learn from their peers. A great option for students who suffer from this type of anxiety when we're talking about learning from actual authority figures is going to follow the on-the-job training model, which is see one, do one, and teach one. This puts the student who is struggling with authority and learning with options to learn from their peers. The educator may also notice a sign of too much socializing going on, and this happens often when you're teaching, and especially when you're teaching and having people work in groups. So simply move the socializing students to an authority teaching situation to determine the best mode of the sociological elements for learning or optimal learning. Another sign is students who are being belligerent or demand that they pay good money to be taught by an authority figure rather than by their peers. Again, this is a sign the student needs to be taught by an authority figure and not in a group situation. Of course, the difficulty for educators is going to be to discover the best sociological makeup for the student, and a single approach is not going to work for all of them. This is going to require that the educator mix up their methodologies and try to be flexible. If you're going to assign students a group project, consider making a few pair projects where groups are only 2 individuals. That way students can be put together in a variety of ways to complete their assignments while still meeting their sociological needs.